Before we get started on this video, I just want to say that I do have one-on-one mentorship for Builderall where I actually help you guys make a lot of money. If you're not sure what Builderall is, you can actually check my description. There's a video link that will probably say something about Builderall or affiliate marketing or mentorship or something like that. And it's actually where I help you guys, my subscribers, for absolutely free on how to make money on Builderall. It's a great program which has so much potential, and I've been using it. There have been a few people such as my mentees using it and they've been seeing some success. Honestly, if you want to find out more, just check out the description, and without further ado, enjoy the video. Are you someone that's looking to sell online? Whether you're an influencer, an entrepreneur, or just someone that's trying to sell something online, this video is going to help you and give you some tips and tricks on how you can sell effectively and how you can sell a lot. Also, just before I get into it, I just want to say that the most important rule / tip is actually going to be at the end of the video because I like to save the best for last, so make sure you guys stick around for that one. Personally, I've sold a decent amount of things online, whether that be through my Instagram or through my YouTube. I'm going to teach you my strategies and how I approach this and why this actually works. First of all, the biggest thing is what you're actually selling. Make sure whatever you're selling is actually something valuable and is actually something legit. If you're trying to sell a scam or you're trying to sell something that will not really be effective, I strongly recommend that you find something else, or I don't know what you would possibly do. Personally, I have sold quality products, whether that be a signal group, a service, or whatever it is. I only sell stuff that I truly believe in, and that's stuff that I would actually make a purchase of myself. So there's actually the first tip for you guys right there. Let's say you're dropshipping or something, or whatever it may be. If you are not someone that would buy the product that you're selling, chances are no one else will either. So let's just say, for example, you're super into soccer and you make a dropshipping store that sells soccer balls. If you personally would never be interested in buying that soccer ball, but you're interested in soccer, chances are other people interested in soccer would not want that same product. So guys, remember, if you're selling something, make sure you would buy it as well. Let's say you're an influencer or you're someone that's on social media like me, whether that be YouTube videos, Instagram videos. Let's say you're an Instagram content creator, whatever it may be. The biggest thing, and this is something I actually learned from Gary Vee, is jab, 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 right hook, or give, ask. And maybe I'll do a separate video on this because this is just so important. Give out a bunch of free stuff. So personally, I have a free signal group for Forex, a free investing ebook. I have a free mentorship program, which you can find all of this in my Instagram or in the description. It should be there somewhere. But give out a bunch of free stuff, whether that be posting for free, whatever it is. Just give out a bunch of value for free and do not expect anything in return. This will actually allow you to create trust and to gain credibility, so people will actually know that you actually know what you're talking about and that you're actually trustworthy and that you're actually credible. So this is 100% huge. Think of brands like McDonald's or Nike and big brands. People trust them and they have to have that brand recognition. So you want to have that brand recognition as well. And the easiest way to do that is by giving stuff for free. Think of markets where they give out free samples. This is kind of the same thing. Give, ask. So they give out free samples expecting the person to like that free sample and then go on to make a purchase. Another thing you want to do is kind of give bonuses or create win-win situations. So for me, all my products that I've given out are not products that are one-time use. They're usually stuff that people can refer to, whether it be an ebook or a signal group. Personally, in my signal group, people join it and they can actually make some money, and I have a free one and a paid one. The paid one actually is a win-win situation because obviously I get paid, but people that are in my group also make money as well. So you want to create win-win situations, right? Another thing when selling online is the free but pay shipping method. Or you can have two products and you get a free product for buying two things. And this kind of free thing, or free but pay shipping, that kind of looks more exciting and kind of convinces the buyer to purchase your product because they think they're getting something for free. But realistically, you just have to adjust your pricing and make sure that at the end of the day, you're still profiting pretty well, and just account all the prices for one thing. Another important thing to know is you got to kind of ask yourself, what are you selling? And my mentor Jeff Weibel actually told me that when you're a realtor, you're actually selling peace of mind. And this is actually true in a lot of cases. When you're usually selling a product or a service, you're kind of selling them peace of mind that this product or service will give them some type of positivity in their life, right? So think about it this way. The author, Robert Kiyosaki, he actually wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad, and this is to sell peace of mind that after people read his book, they will have much more financial knowledge. Similarly, for me, when I sell Builderall, I'm selling peace of mind because I'm telling people that I will mentor them and I will help them make money. So guys, let's just say, for example, you want to sell, let's just say some type of food, right? Let's just say you want to open a restaurant. You are selling peace of mind that they're going to have some good food, it's going to be nutritious, it's going to be healthy. So that's the peace of mind you're selling to them. Another big thing, guys, is you always want to make sure that you build your reputation, you make a few good sales, you get some testimonials. Maybe you launch a product and you get 0 sales your first day. Well, you know what? That's perfectly fine. You don't really need a bunch of sales the first day. I know for me, when I first got my paid signal group and I advertised it on my Instagram, I got, I believe, 0 sales. I think it was only until a few weeks when I got my first sale. Did I cry and whine about it? No, perfectly fine. If you get no sales on your first day, this is what you should do. Continue to give, and ask. So what I did was, after I got nothing on my paid Forex chat, I actually made a few Forex videos talking about what exactly Forex is. I promoted my free group chat a bit more, and after that, after people started to trust me and I started to gain some reputation, people kind of were like, oh, okay, I'll go and I'll get this paid group chat. I'll pay him and I'll get access to the paid one. And the beauty about this is, when you have reputation, you don't have to go looking for customers. The customers come to you. So my most recent Forex chat sales, and I'm going to keep it 100% honest. I'm fully transparent. I don't like to lie about this stuff. For me, it's all about keeping the customers or the consumers, which would be you guys at home, happy. So for me recently, most of my Forex sales have not been from me asking people. It's actually people referring their friends or people just kind of messaging me and saying, oh, I'd love to join. So guys, remember, build up your reputation and don't be sad or don't be kind of annoyed if you don't get any sales on your first day. Okay guys, here's another tip, and this one is actually pretty huge, okay? And this is second to last, but it kind of ties in with my last tip a bit. And this is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to master. So one thing that you want to not do. So here's something you shouldn't do. We talked about what you should do. Let's talk about what you should not do. You do not want to sound spammy and fake, guys. So for me, when I advertise my paid Forex chat, I always show screenshots of the results. So how much money people are actually making. And I never lie, right? I never guarantee anything. I never do any of that type of stuff at all. So guys, sounding kind of spammy would mean kind of like posting advertisements like 10 times a day or something dumb like that. Like for me, I try and keep my advertisements very limited unless I go on like a spree. And guys, going on a spree every now and then, that's perfectly fine. You also don't want to sound fake. So for example, don't sell a product that you don't know anything about. So for example, for me, you guys may know that I sell Builderall or I promote Builderall. It took me maybe 3 weeks of learning before I actually started promoting it. I wanted to make sure that it was legit. I wanted to make sure everything about it was perfectly fine. So guys, make sure you aren't selling a fake product. It kind of ties in with the first rule. Make sure you have a good product. But guys, try not to sound too spammy. You guys don't want to really force people to buy your product. And this is meaning like, oh, you have to buy this, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'm sure you guys have seen all these type of advertisements. You guys know what's good and wrong. So guys, make sure you are not spammy and don't sound fake. Alright, so guys, you've made it this far into the video. I just want to say thank you for tuning in so far. And now let's get into probably the most important rule slash tip slash trick, whatever you want to call it. This has actually been so essential and has actually been proven to work not only with me but with any other seller. Whether you're doing email marketing, whether you're messaging, cold calling, door knocking, whatever you are, let's just say you're selling online. So in this reason, we're just going to say DMing, whether that be Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, email marketing, just messaging, right? You want to follow up at least 3 to 5 times, guys. Let me tell you something. If you're going to message someone and they say no on the first time you give them an offer, chances are, if you message them a few more times, they might actually say yes. I'll actually give you guys a real life example for me. Like mentioned, I posted my Forex group chat, and a guy actually messaged me, and he's kind of interested. He's kind of leaning towards it. He wanted to know what exactly it was. Which is totally fine. You want to answer all the questions. Remember, you're selling peace of mind. So when someone has a question, you want to make sure you answer it perfectly. So he was kind of asking me, "Oh, Radice, like, what's this group chat about? What's the difference between the paid and the free one?" Like, he just kind of asked a bunch of questions, and perfectly fine, cool. I'm gonna answer them. But what am I gonna do in a few days? I'm gonna message him and say, "Hey man, just wondering," or "Hey woman, hey, just wondering, do you have any other questions about this group chat or about this product?" Chances are they might even say, "Oh yeah, still wondering," or they might say, "Yeah, I have another question." Beautiful, answer that question, build up that peace of mind that you're selling. They might even say, "Oh yeah, I thought about it. Thanks for messaging me. I'm ready to purchase." Guys, remember, retarget. I think there was actually a study that said that people don't usually tend to buy until the seventh contact made with the product. So guys, if it takes 7 times, follow up 7 times or retarget that person 7 different times. That's perfectly fine. But again, when I said this ties with the last rule, you want to retarget and follow up, but you don't want to be spammy. So guys, don't ask, "Hey, are you buying now? Hey, are you ready to buy?" Just kind of be like, "Hey, just wondering, do you have any questions? Hey, is there anything else you wanted to know?" Remember guys, you want them to ask the questions and you want to answer them. Remember, when you're selling, the customers or consumers, you have a problem and you have the solution. That's the biggest thing of entrepreneurship. And when you're selling something, you're selling an answer to their problem. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you now know a bit more ways and tips on how to sell online. Again, these rules can also be used in person in a certain type of way. I tried to include both in-person and online examples, but personally, I've done all this stuff online. Yet to do it in person, but who knows? Maybe when I get my real estate license, by now I might have already done it by the time you're watching, but maybe when I go door knock, I don't know if following up would be a good idea, but maybe I'll just do some like give and ask, maybe like a free brochure or a guide or something like that. But guys, if you have any other ideas, any other tips, let me know in the comments, because I want to know how to sell better. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a genius or this is exactly how you sell. These are just a few tips that have worked for me. If you have any, or if I missed any, or maybe I'm wrong, maybe you think I'm doing something wrong and that I should change something up, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.